Yedi nchia kesiye ema obi biara onyankopon enhyira ye nyina. Bedin ede Peter Polly. Na enne ye nuanom bi a omo edi dwumadie kesiye bi pa e wo Ghana. In fact, I was say ye nyina ene omo ebo enkomo no ebebo enkomo. Na womo edin ede rural Ghana missions. Omo tumi ekọ krokro bi a eye very rural, like Becca said typical. Ene nkofo akotwetwe nkomo efa Bible ho esan so acheche omo ade. Eno nti mbekọ short break na se me ba me ne menuanom nyina beba na ye nyina abo enkomo. Mesra obabi biara wo no share fama obiara ma obiara nso so ehu bi. Se de be ya ebeboa dwumadie no na ye nyina e de ahye Yesu Kristo anwumnya. Menua babi a wo no yesre say wo de ye ready na ye nyina entwetwe enkomo.
So yeah, Bessia Esono so dear Abofuna Etiano Eso Pani Asenda Pinya me Aina Mono You ye Bessia Esono so Esu Fafa no so Ye Bessia Utifo Esono so Ekifinya na iranumu Eso fefeno ano Jene sushesesino Yabe nanti wa asuda wa ahunto danumu Yuye besi eso nusu Eso fefeno su Yebesia hotifo esono so etifinya na iranumu Sayedu esono so Moma yentu yeniswamu Na dumbezi yamu no Asayentu entani haite Yebesia esono so Eso Yebesia utifo esono so Efifinya na inanumu Enta yebedu esono so Enta yakwatutu beka Enta asudu hujude Dele kusi yekumeni jemu You ye Bessia esono so Eso fefe no so Ye Bessia hotifo esono so Estifinya
Yo atiefo a mugusuara etie ye no yesre na obia ahye program yi mo a mo hwe en TikTok any Facebook any YouTube nyina no ye de nchia kese se de bidi kan eka ye no ye nuanom a onyankopon ato ne nsa afra omo a omo edi dwumadie kese bi pa na enne nyame adom ye to yesa afra omo no omo aba enu nti de di kan no mbema omo adikan ama ye short introduction omo din omo congregations any baby omo wo in fact ye pese ye te nsem bibiri efiri omo nti before then no mbe start ewo Dr. Kingsley Boateng menua meda ase nyankopon enhyira wo se ye to yesa afra no obaye.
Amen. Yo mema watiefo nyina echiechia nuane mu nyina nso. Sene okan no midin de Dr. Kingsley Boateng ewo Ghana na mabetna US ha for about 20 years. Ye bomesu me fanse 30 years ni. Na Mejumedi ankasa me professor ewo University of Illinois. And I feel so sorry I call a Follow Road Church of Christ ewo Ebana Champaign ewo Illinois. Na sinem dinka kaino Kumasi ena menyiye na mesumu asafo. Na I feel so me ban kraya me worship on Samam Road. Matna baby bebre matna London matna University of Hull ewo London cheo ewo na mi school mi koye masters and sana mi ba US na ne nyina mo no Nyankopɔn adwuma ye ko school na ye Nyankopɔn adwuma enti Nyankopɔn adwuma na yegu so ayeye ya fi sa adwumadie ye friend Rural Ghana Missions ye pese ye de boa ye nkrase nuanam a won nkrase ye boa mo mpomuden na em se bedidi hu enkomo bebre enti mema menua Osofo Nicholas enso introduce no ho na fe ye gi nkomo na etoaso.
Yo, Dr. Kingsley Martin, say. Maybe Edru, you better answer so after Osofo Nicholas. Now, on so I'm in short introduction, kakra, before you better sign so at what you might use.
Yo, Madam Ase, I'm sorry, I'm going to 2 point. Na can say Kingsley, introducing but either way, me didn't Nicholas Mensa, Tema, and you tonight was sorry of Tema Center, 20 years. Send you Yakuma Edagana so. Near cost only Jumia by year near my befast way bit me up war, and unti any of this Jumidi a civil. And I see any Debama in your Kingsley, no initiative, maybe beyond or training the camp. In Timoa Mutin, although I owe Magana, and Tini do a shisha on Timunia, but Muti, Mutien Swa, what you media Bohude, Ama, into kakra working. Thank you.
Yo, yada wase Onyankopɔn enhira. Atie for before ye beto en command so no ye followers bi no a wo nye Ghana for enti ye ya na ye di kan explain say ye program bi a ye be mese languages no enti say ye ka twi a wo mu a ye de bibia be bro mo. So our dear followers in India, Nigeria, Uganda, and some other areas, I would like to plead with you that today the program is for Ghanaians, but then they will be, I think they will be doing some change of languages. They'll be speaking Twi and English sometimes. Yeah, and therefore they are here to introduce to us the job they are doing for Christ. They've been visiting hamlet, remote areas, and be distributing items. And as long as be preaching the gospel and be baptizing people, in fact, they have a lot to tell us. And therefore, a lot of Ghanaians would like to know more because most of the time their program is in Ghana, right?
Yes.
Yes. So they want to speak much in Ghanaian language. And therefore, please, I would like to bear with us. Even wherever you are, if you have a Ghanaian friend, even if you are not a Ghanaian and you have a Ghanaian friend, wherever you are, you can share the program to such a person so the person can also study and then help to contribute in this program. All right, the other kind of, in fact, my website no maybe be a crowd but to screen so kakra Abramo Casano. Na mabia mo website ma hu say mo bosu mo cheche enuoma, in fact we study website na e kire say enye nne na mo start program we achepa, in fact na me pese me hu botaye ben na ba mo trimu a obi a we ye professor we so ye we mo ye very busy, in fact mo ye very busy now so busy we nyina no mo ka say ye be gya nyame adwuma mo dem ho matum ho asi ho say mo be ka nyame asem mo be cheche enuoma ama enkofo, in fact me pese bibisa e de na ba mo trimu a mo pese mo ye sa adwumadie.
Yo, medase em say emra COVID ebaye no ye hu say in sorry bebre na yentimi kra enhia na after COVID no in sorry bebre so ebetia a lot of the churches have even closed their doors, and we notice in the rural communities no they are even most affected. Afei near etosumi no uhwe ye Ghana ye communities, especially rural communities, these are the most poorest communities, and adwuma ni ho enti obia pese obakrom enti impo asofo a ebehwe nsore no so na nsore no timi atintim no omanyina bakrom ebeye adwuma Enti butaya yenya ni say ye pese ye ko eye sa community si ni yetumi a revival in sorry a na home akofom afei yetumi bua na yetumi eyi asofo etumi bua na nsori na tumtumtim. So ultimately we are looking for the growth of the church. Na senior odinga kan no dwumadi ayeye no your main focus is we try to meet the physical needs of the people. Ye konkrase na ye hwe niam ehiomo nkrase ni baby obekwa nsuo kura omu ni nsuo omonom sebio school kwala ntade kura on the best kura ko school kura no hu a one of the villages I call here no, the children were wearing drawers. Ebi kura were walking around naked. Enti ye hu se omu hia moa. Enti emra ye boa omu niema omu hia nsuo ntade ene ne keka ho na afi so ye de Nyankopon asem so ka omu ho na afi ye hwe omu pomodin so yare how omu bebre sesi akra de Ghana nsuo wonya nsuo kwa no anom galamsey enti yare bebre enti ne ye hwe omu pomodin so enti ye ne ma bebre health sector, education sector, physical work, even school nyina ye boa omu enti dwumadi ne de eso but ni nyina no so na ye ka Nyankopon asem so efam.
Okay. Mse brother Nicholas nso wo bibia opese ono so de to so a ekwan dem.
Oh, I'm saying, no one wakano. We all have seen the need in Ghana, how challenges, difficulties, and things going on. So, in short, we love our country, and we want to help, not to leave anybody in poverty or to struggle just because of help.
Okay. Now, mebisa mo another question. Mo start a program we know. In fact, how many years now?
Jumedina Kasapa de ye started a fiasie a years underground research no about 4 years ago, but official organization as a rural Ghana mission was born only last year. About 3-4 years ago, ye bagana ye ne enuanoma some ewo bomso also for Frederick Adams. Say mutai hu a mutai ko northern region ekodi djuma bebre enti ye ni omo koye ekohwe north or how bebre wo ho enti after that no ye hu say enye north nko in fact so many communities enti ye say ene ye mwa ye ho na organize ye ho na yenko rural areas na omuhia boa no na yentumi more. But that is how the idea when we visited the northern region with the Bomsu Church with Osofo Frederick Adams and the elders, we noticed the huge challenges facing these rural communities, and that is how the idea started. But the official organization as a Rural Ghana Missions was launched last year, and our first mission was to the Paga and Gomwa and Kranza in the central region.
Oh, okay. Now, me pesa bibisa say mo team na nkasa no chese mo nyina na mo wa broche na omu a na mo aba na say mo wone branches sub so mo Ghana ha o chira bi na say ebia obi pese wono so ebe join ne mo na oboa ma dwumadie no ekoso a obetumi akontate mo nso so no.
Yo, yeah, that's it. That is a very important question. Organization Ankasa ne FAPEM the US ha, but we have volunteers from across the world. Enti Jumedie no yeni nipa na ye Ghana so ne ye enti nyina ye ntimi fi US ha ma Ghana. Enti ye ne enuanom a wo Ghana enti it depends on the region na ye kono. Then we look for volunteers within the region because in America no ye kwa we are doing health screening. Enti here doctors, here nurses. Enti ye try say benye nuanom be wo sa region no ma boa ye wo sa dwumadie ni mu. Enti enuanom bi fi US akọ, but majority of the people na ye ne mu di dwumane de omo Ghana.
Oh, okay. Now, internet say doctors no mutu omo ka ana mo hwehwe doctors I watch church ni mu. Because I think this is a very big idea. It costs for a lot of money.
Yes, volunteering work to
volunteering work
enti enyina ye de adwuma to ho enti Nyankopon adwuma na ye enti yen seda entua obiara ka we might give you a little bit for your transportation and stuff like that. But you said into your cousin here, normal worker, yet you can because Nakupon Juma and Christopher and I stress so umbrea beboy na yen Yakupon Juma. Obia said and say so can Yakupon.
Okay.
And he said, what skills and Yakupon the amount, obey to me at the year, Abuania to me, the Kanakupon, and that is what we are calling people to do. Until we don't pay them, but we give them allowances for the time and energy that they are spending. Yes.
Okay. Enti me pese be bisa so sometimes most of the Juma no how are Ghana for our Church of Christ for and the titri mpo yan fans apart from Church of Christ for mpo no Ghana for no omo system ni mo hu Jumadi amudi. How do they embrace you people? Because anybody wo ho ye goni aye enti otumi kill power na obi ana strength na Yakopon dey share o mu say fa this side Jumadi no. If you want to take it out, one will give you up. Now, I got to 2 new money in our to baby because of a buffon team. Per se, you or more encouraging and say at least more a 10 I'm with the year. Come for no.
My fans say so far, ni aye de baby ebekobia no the welcomers or many so pa. Sunset no, we do our research and we go to communities that are really in need. Enti yehwe baby a ahokyere wo yare wo no muhia mmoa ene yekọ. So once we go there, we know that these people are really in need. Enti mboa ye de kọbọ baby ebekobia no omani so. Me fan say, for example, last year yekọ Paga ene Kailo the crooked to be a ben Paga community no it's just about 1,000 or maybe about 1,500 people. We screen a quarter of the people in the village, which is a Ubia Jane Juma by what you are saying money in your one, you will not even find them. So we were able to screen over 1,500 people in the north. Yeba central region, so also you screening just about that number in the school kwala na account. Enti baby ebekobiano they receive as well. Yes.
Okay. Now me pesa mi so bisa apart from community na mo receive mo so no yenuanom Church of Christ for no so no are they willing also to help because easy for Church of Christ for to assist you do the job than one more Church of Christ for.
Yes.
You person you who say bi wo ho a you who say Church of Christ for are they coming out because ayedumade kese a udi and it's council it involve a lot of money. It's and so eshim. What to mean you can't do it with your team alone. I will say church because you are doing it for the kingdom.
Yes. I will answer this question in two folds. First of all, no, we are doing humanitarian work. Obi biara ohun se obi ahun akyere ne biara no naturally we want to help. Enti even though ye de nyamesem so abata ho no we invite everybody. Enti ye enuanom mo bo adwumadi no nye Church of Christ for nko a ebu okra mpa onye Kristo ni. Enso ohun nyuma pa ye na oboa. What you say? Yeah, call not say Pagano. We had 2 nurses who are not Church of Christ, but are Muslim. And so boy, almost volunteer boy me because they see that we are helping people. And nipa anyone that has a skill that want to volunteer to support because of the good things that we are doing is welcome. And yeah, console in sorry I walk on no and a kabom ye ejumano. And wherever we are going, there's already an established church. We team up with the leadership and the church to do that. And to almost support you. That is the model that we use. Yes.
Okay. Now, me pesa me bisa so because say no, a voluntary work and I more ye. Now, the obia or pesa oboa, but more you ready to dedicate your time, energy, your resources. In ebia 5 years time in the kingdom no. But how do you want to project this voluntary work into the system? Because sometimes we should be beginning and something to me, but at the long run, TV 4 cry, by journalists, but you are not aware. And we just want to see that this vision, you know, I bet to me up from TM, say, in fact, but I am one of the, I was say, yes, yeah, won't count. People who are sound or pen idea. The person may be 5 years' time, and now 2 years' time, 3 years, and a vision at them when you know. How do you want to project it? Said, yes, you be joining one. They acquire young fast or so, and they are prepared.
Yo, me that say, vision it is so. See the medical kind no. Last year, you to me, screening about 1,500 people within those communities visiting here. Yeah, but Nipa 41 issue. Nipa 41 issue within just 2 weeks. Wow. This year we are targeting 3,000 people.
Wow.
In the next 5-10 years, we are hoping not to do it just once a year. We want to even go to the extent of doing it at least 3 or 4 times a year.
Okay.
You perceive a team training for not just say the people there themselves can organize and go because young quiet to mean and the needs in Ghana are so much. So in the next 5-10 years, we even want to have a mobile clinic. Car, you to me at the a hospital and as a clinic in the class in association in our car into a bar, say or pimfo. Ubia the tea and ya Arabiano, you bit me your doctors are ye from our carnum. Then yes, ye the table one is ya wanting and a mobile chain. So the vision is so far, and so in the next 5-10 years, that is our vision. We want to expand it, visit more rural communities, do it all year round, and then be able to make a more needed impact beyond what we started already.
Okay. Ma who say mo ye head screening be our screen with some website no na ma bie no. Ma who say mo ye health screening be. Na ma who say papa no so yi ne health card is edien. Enti so obi a mo ye health screening na mo check national health insurance cards ana.
Yeah, checking national health insurance. Registration keke. Yeah. And the goal of the registration is we need to do follow up. Obi obeba on the blood pressure. Over 170/90. Enti sani pano untimi no 1 day na unyanenko. Enti obi ye buano kra etimi buano motimi follow up where they need to go to the hospital for treatment. And so we get their contact so we can follow up and not just a one-time thing. Enti information is just registration with your contact so that we can follow up with you. There are people that we have even taking care of their post health screening treatment. And that is the contact that we are getting so that we can follow up and help them.
Now, in fact, me share more site in Munswa video way. It seems a lot of people go for bapa. I guess I mean screening in now, but screening it. But who study and go for where you him from?
Where you Kylo Krasibia a bang paga. The whole population is just about 1,500, and this if you are and you within this community, we screen close to about 500 people within this community in Kwan.
Hey, wow. In fact, I don't know my answer. Information I'm in I'm impressed pa. Now, mami bisa so ewa sometimes ma hu say mo ye we bi me pese me mo ye distributions bi but say mo ko ba bi nso na mo gbasu a na sa area no preacher ni ho na mo anyankofo abo mo asu mo screen mo preachi mo abobo mo asu a mo so mo ni Ghana ha but ebia nipa nso asa de wo kan say preachers are coming to bebre to me in rural areas. Enti mo gbasu ni wi a kwa be na mo de one year o mo ye new convert no efa so. Where they may have more, but I just want to know.
A very important question. Say I'm thinking no baby abeko be na sorry wo hodada. Yankasa yantikrom ho se na okayan. And we have to go and make sure say there's already a foundation that we can help grow. And sorry so there are already churches that are established but need help. Some of them don't have preachers. Enti ebikra ye boa edibia ko preacher school. so that they can come back and become full-time preachers and support the churches. Some of the churches, we give them allowances. We give the already preachers there, but they are giving. If you are the whole collection for the day, less than 20 Ghana. Some of these communities, boa etua emma asofo na wo na allowance na be ya omunya adwuma no na mo bankran abaye adwuma. They stay there because we're able to give them. We have some of them farm. Ebinu wa ye ma no ebia obia osofo a na yere enhyeda na adwuma bia na tumi boa mo ebie some store amoton ade niema bebre. Until we help them develop some means of livelihood so that they can stay and support the churches.
Okay. Before another question, so me say your comment section kakra. Ma me hwese betuma project with screen is what. Say yenya comment. Mpacho mutumi hu comment no.
Mpacho ani.
Aha, I'm say Emmanuel Goke no say God bless you all. Say Nyankopon enhyira mo. I for say doing such a great work. Mo ye adwuma pa. I for obi say I'm really impressed pa. It just say nipa we dey jama oba be join mo because say why you impressed ne dey. Aha, nti say dey nya nwie no dey bedroom re bi no ye be ma wo dey won contact mu bibia dey go but website no so ye be project with screen no so say dey already ye bie wo ha no kwa me gidi obi ahu ruralghanamissions.org. Afe brother Jonathan Yali or say great initiative. Please, brethren, I would like to join. When you one client, I say, please, brethren, I would like to join the group for the gospel campaign. Brother Jonathan say, opese o join it. I'm so on the no share with YouTube, and I'm kind of the almost share with Facebook. Until we want to share TikTok about so na you okay. Yo, brother Jonathan, I'm say my catch up before baby and all the details are opese will join here. Over to me, I then have fellow forms to be said, you are didn't about to drag now to was what to me who dear yourself. Yo, in fact, I didn't a very impressive na to my dear Amu Yensono. Says here, oh, preaching, Uncle Preaching, for a comedy or more yara. When you're subo, and then I say, make I say, your baby could preach here. Mukra Macaho, ye preach it and then the mania brigade. 5 days in now, one baptism cry nebi. Ye Naja. Yes, I call you. But I dear way say no, what fidi the pano was I and a draw. Next I the pano, and to be honest with you, men can say, Nipano, Adrianintin or buy nemum. In fact, be to me a train will be a man bearing Christ. Now, my be so. Munina, moye team, no, moye, a man kwana, more or baby, a man so moye Christopher. They want to dedicate their life with their resources, Oba so come team no one. I'm member kwa. My shadow may be so way because Church of Christ there, man, no mother, baby, ada.
Yo, Mati, answer na me yi question na ubisa sisia no. My comment be na me pese me can be kakra fa ho. The reason why we adopted this model is because that is how Jesus Christ himself evangelized. Yesu Kristo bae no na one na suafo no omne na momo sa yare enti omo sa yare no mo kan of Nyakopon asem. What you say? So when Jesus was feeding the 5,000, he didn't allow them to just sit down and listen to him and go away because he made sure say enkofo no me di amen enti asem na o kan no ombetie. And so that model is very, very effective. Most of the time, we just take our mics and we are going out doing public preaching. Dipa na otio no sebio ebia ne bakra at the hospital ne how any ne ba na on tiapo no anaso no akasa kra ntiapo who preacher trainer nipa wo no akasa ntiapo ekomode no obede ntie Nyakopon asem no. So our model is that let's meet their physical needs. Once you meet their physical needs, their hearts and minds are now open because onum say who adwempa ewo ne ho enti na wo ka Nyakopon asem akire no. Enti that model no we need to learn. So in sorry bit is a Catholic church. Omo public preaching. But a son say omo hospital schools. Enti Catholic church and maybe no nkrofokum but they will never do public preaching. Adenti a son say nkrofo a omo hu say omo hospitals amo omo schools amo no asore ne ewo mo ho do. So that model is very, very effective. And that is where we need to learn. And people, you focus so much on public preaching, radio preaching, without getting to know the community and their needs. If you cannot care for me, why should I come and listen to you? What you are saying? Until when we go to these communities, that is what we do. We first make sure that we are meeting their physical needs. From diabetes, blood pressure, you check all those things. So what you say, and the place is full.
Wow.
What you say? And so that is how we are able to win souls, because we've attended first to their physical needs. And that is the model that we think we need to learn and adapt. It doesn't cost so much. We spend some money, but it doesn't cost so much. But sometimes we'll spend so much time just preaching publicly, and that is not always so effective. And yet a member Juma, and yet Mamma Juma, me bagana say, me name me eneba, Melonia Santi, menina neba, a fame so Sinabicano, volunteers are ebano, ma bebre wom, pictures are uyi ewo pagano, so be one, a mammy, you know, 2 nurses, Baku a Muslim, Baku a Catholic. They all came to support. They are nurses.
Wow.
And they came to support. And skills are and you don't have to even be a half person, because until we need support in so many areas. What you are saying, but we half personnel even helps more.
Yo, I'm saying you guswara nkwamona ya de pa, but you just some seconds be. You break for some seconds be na ya sign so aba adesua na yesua no mse brother yale minim se why willing say we be join minim se go be break person mo join munya abotre na you break kakra ama yes speakers no at least omo pesio kakra bi enom na ye ba enkomo no afi na be ye de pa into bia enye ready
so ye be sia so dear Abafuna Etiano, Eso Pani Asenda, Pinyami Ahinamono. You ye be see Asuno, so Asufafa, no, so ye be see Utafo Asuno, so Ekifinya Nahidanomu. So fefano ano Jane su sesino Ya benanti wa so Da wa awonto danumu You ye besi asono so Eso fefano so Ye besi ahote po asono so Etifinya
Yo, yasan aba atiefo yadamwase. Mahu ade it seems say this year no mo ba Ghana mahu enwema bi wo ha. Na ehon sesi enu bia yaduru no. Eno ene be ka ho asem pa. In fact, na we no RGM okay, Rural Ghana Mission. RGM ni na Rural Ghana Mission. Okay. Na May 2026 Ghana Mission trip. Me pesa flyer no at least share flyer no na mu baby a mo ko no ni dwumadi a mo kodi no said be ya say obi e wo that areas na wono so said be no say they are interested o mo tumi abejoin ne mo e voluntary intimidate this obi e de transport be tata mo say mo because mo ankasa na e kana mo de na mo bre into obi anfa na how e ha mo enti me brother me pesa this year no mo flyer ni ana
Pacho Ani,
okay.
Senior Umuno, this year, you call 2 regions, one in the Upper West region, you call Wa, and I feel you best spending 5 days from May 14th all the way to May 19th will be in Wa. Now, and your Wa Krum per se in Yeko, there are so many rural communities around Wa. enti meka wa so many rural communities enti enye wa krom ho ne yeko, but so we are interested now person journey say your email address ruralghanamissions@gmail.com, ruralghanamissions@gmail.com. Obetimi asend your email, and answer your website and so there is a place we person volunteer obetimi afile form ewo ho yeko wa if you wa ye ba central region Twifo Praso so you best spending 4 days. Hono will be there from 21st to 26th. Will be in Twifo Praso. Also, you best spending 4 days. Now, send you who are flyer and so no. You were doctors, you were nurses. Miankasa meyiri a nurse practitioner. You were so many other doctors. Dr. Adams. Or Konfanochi Hospital, and so many other volunteers are omobua was medie. Now ye blood pressure screening, ye diabetes, ye check your diabetes. We are doing eye screening. We are doing deworming, especially a school kwalano. Yenum se yensu ayenum no enye. A lot of these kids have a lot of worms, and they're based on the national Ghana National Health recommendation. So we biara oye Ghana, afibia no, you have to deworm yourself. Enti these rural communities, so munsio is even worse for them. So we go and we do deworming, we give them medication to deworm them. A son says our worms here bankwalana musana affectium even on madisuya crown ecofom affectium so many of their development enti yeboa na yes adiano na enwechi so ye chenta dear na was school supplies schools near schools so your mom school books pens near nyina school bags near den nyina no ye chichema school for no so nti ye boa bebre our in those areas na numere no so no ye public preaching ye kan yakopon asem nti say oh you interested at send me kind no you can email us or go to our website and fill the volunteer form and they will be in touch with you.
Okay, and the few way they ma say goose na mo pack ya wi a mo ship ya basket nyina na ho kakafo ka ho die ankofo be didi pa o. Now
Yeah,
sometimes you know
and your bicycle disabled wheelchair.
Wow.
Yeah, wheelchair.
Wow.
Disables, your bomb into a wheelchair now. Yes.
Wow. Now, me pesa be say another question. There was one time na your brother be yes such a new man on ye for once parents until somebody now much that criteria consistently no. Na my members bi no mo wo church ni mu no e complain say comedy yo mo na mo dis aduane ni nwema e koma abonten for. Na sa say mean so as related to your vision, you know, what you are saying, how what comment are with me so they make it?
Yes. So we are not just focusing on the community alone. And we are not mankasa I was sorry no yesheda more asori no kwa de. And ade na ekocha ye ma asori na wo ne be 2-3 boxes. Omo na ompo asori Sunday anomache. Now fe community no mu no so na omonya asori ma no. And so we go there and we do the house screening and everything for everyone. But in farm Sebio, charity begins at home, and he makes sure and we are no matter so they are well taken care of. Yes.
Not just say both church no any community no bia or needy help bia no second.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, I feel where I'm more bad here. You per se who date no any days no. Date no though ya bibia of flyer no so but ni pa bi wo wa ono so ti etia ebeboa no ni ha nti ye hu days no any day date no ankasa say okay say nti obiara opese oba no okay ye be start wo ha ye free ha ye be ko ba bi say mpoto what ya say
yes nti se na me kan no pagano wa from 15th May up to 19th May. Okay. Wa ye be fi Kumasi, ye be shia Kumasi na ya fi Kumasi on the 14th. and 15 in the befi dwumadi na kasankasa ewo wa. And I said medin kan kan and yeah wa it town itself. We are going to go to the communities around wa area. And ne Monday no ni a few wa ho na fe ya back to Kumasi. Now the next week, 21st, and also near a fee court to Praso. And once you be up to the 25th, that is a Monday. Now, Fiho. And Jumedina Casano is spanning from all the way from 14 to 26. From 14 to 26. 2 different regions. And it's a one to me and call Wa now Peso Central Region to Praso, Obetimi Abaho. But you just get in touch with us and we can help you get the details and where to meet us.
Yo, my TikTok kakrana me share way na. In fact, DSI that's it. And I recommend mo pa say in fact a very great programmer mo ye pa no. And I think they are very much interested. Na me ba Facebook. I'm say your comment be e your brother ho. I mean show comment no. I don't know. Mpocho won comment, mo comment no. Mumu comment no.
Yes.
I say please, we have a mission team called Go Commission and we appreciate to partner with the team to propagate the gospel. Our team is ready for any mission when called upon. God bless you, brethren. And the commenter and also Abba YouTube.
Yes, and still be kind of Jumedian Day, 2 and Safro Bibiara. And if they are interested in partnership with us, they should contact us and we can discuss and plan to work together.
All right. It's the NKBI, the Jumadiano, Ebeko, and Nunti, Mebasa, Cecile, no, before say, Yebeko offline, no, I put to obey and Jumadia Mu Dino. Mutumi at the ma 1 year or more ready say or mobile bois ama in fact Yankopon kingdom yes kingdom no at me well in fact or church in they are also capable of doing what most of more but such and for no 1 year and do yet or but they still need encouragement and I'm for munya was idea so because me did this obey idea voluntary without making any profit. Anye bianom or say we trend some positive impact be also wunya e wo wabra bomu ne ho kakafo na wo dey inspiring only go for no
yo so the bidding can kai no voluntary work and this is a non-profit organization obi ni wa ne butai ne say obeye say juma no wanya mfaso physical infrastructure. We are doing this for our own salvation. O Kristo ni bia no wasade ne se ese wo kan Yakopon asem enti o Kristo ni wo ya adoye na wo kan Yakopon asem no obi asade enti ekwan a ye de to aboa na anuanum nyina tumi aboa na yetumi aka Yakopon asem na yetumi atwe akra amerade obi asade enti that is our mission and that is what is the joy that we get from doing this. And it's not for money. Sebio enuanom edonate eboa dwumadi no enom almost o manige ne say o matimedi o ma ho oden anansa o musika aboa na Yakopon adwuma akoso. So once we ask people to volunteer or donate, we expect that you are fulfilling your God-given mission for you to be able to reach out to souls that are being lost and help the needy. Or be said the anti yes idea na nye sikasem anase profit engineer go on say betimi aboa amanfo na most importantly no yetimi atwe akra emerade.
Do you have a vision for outside Ghana? Say that
yes.
Mobile no say apart from Ghana so no mobile different countries.
Very good. Say edino a little bit misleading. We started as a rural Ghana mission, but the long-term goal, and it said we want to spread it across Africa, at least West Africa. We are beginning to lay contacts in Senegal, Togo. Yeah, when you start communicating, and we will ultimately spread it across Africa. Sorry, I'm a woman. Yeah, another group almost focused currently in Kenya. They do similar things in Kenya, Zimbabwe, and those unity. As they are started from the East Africa, yes, we are started from West Africa, and we will emerge and we expand it. And follow Church of Christ. Sorry, no, we believe in mission work. Into the business started with Kenya, near the Omoyo, near started with Ghana, so we're going to be expanding across Africa.
Wow. I come say brother Nick onya some complications kakra anka ono so ebetumi atie nanum asem before say anka e bia wrap bibia up na ye de akọ. I'm say but before so and atie for mo fan chame manya flyer bia as notification because I didn't be impromptu. And until ye wi a ye be fan say ye twa video no ene ade ato nti uko YouTuber o de share ma obi nso so ehun especially mo a Debian mo Facebook no. And na TikTok there said you mo ade ene tie no yenya wie live ni pe na video no omo akasa ayi afiri wo. But debian no video no e wo YouTube. Na mbesa wo mu am akasa be download na masan rebroadcast e wo Facebook reposting. Said e be ya e be ka ye ho na ye nyina ahwe de ye nuanom ye no na ye nso so se ye be join ni a ye join na ye nyina de akoma pa ni odo e de aye dwumadi a wo mo ye no. Yo brother Nick, I'm saying brother Nick aba na off stage ye betie no kakra. Hello brother Nick.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Nyame adom.
you lost me for the last 10 minutes, you know. And, you
Okay.
know, with me repeating your question, Ben.
Okay, ye no in fact said mo ye team no wakasa bebre na ye pese ye so ye bisa waka botaye ne dwumadi a mugu so ene dwumadi a this year mpo mo be ye days ni date ne no kakafo ni nyina ama ye bisa because nipa bi wo wo ye ade say a ono enim say wo de nyamfaso ni nyina wa kyerɛkyerɛm eye voluntary eye nkwaje ho adwuma ene ono so eye. Enti ye pese at least ye tie wo afutuo bi ema enuanom a ebia omo different ideas be concerning the amo ye no. What we say nipa de ye nyina ye nye. De ebinom adwene papa no na ebinom de wo bo kanso na ye sa adwene bone de atia eduma na wo ye den wo ye no. Enti besu say idea afutuo bi a wo a ebeboa atiefo ene woni a de aye to join no so no. Ye pese at least kakra bi a wo de maye na afi ye de bibia aba awie.
Yo, nyedi kan medam nyina ase, enuane mo etie nyina, ebedam nyina ase. Say senior Kingsley kan no, edwumadie no ye fiase encheye. Na esan say ye edwuma pa na nyina yakoma daso no. We always want to do the best we can. Na bia me pese me emphasize more in the middle of the show no, obisa question bi efa omo say ebimo boa and I say if there's any criticism maybe more accepting na dia Kingsley here no na me de beka ho kakra ne say for health screening no is one of the major and a very important and the focus in our heart right now no. Na okan bibi say enkrofo volunteer those volunteers no wa wutie nyina no me te say bi wo India bi wo many places you can na there we will need dedicated medical doctors, nurses, omo sajumi dieba da makuma so no more that field you know, to sacrifice at least 1 week or 3 days or whatever per year. Ubetimi e de abeboa no. Ye beda wase bebre. Esan say Kingsley emphasize Yesu oba ye no. Or see ne buta nyina said to go out the world and win the whole world for himself. But he went to the world not only just to give them the word, but he went there to feed them because he cared about their health, their soul, and everything. And the answer yentimi kuta Bible no ni enkosi ekokanya mesem. Ni ehun se onua we accommodate no insuo no mu enye tibia otimu enye na ye kan sempa no onyankopon ehira enum na ade nti ebesra mo Baby, I will be no. This is not just solely Church of Christ. It's open to everybody. It's a humanitarian need. It's a humanitarian effort. In the end, maybe I will be no. Sateku dama $1, whatever. Even uni bibiampo. Now you can volunteer. Whatever Ghana ni baby no. We just begging you to help. Send a bear jumedewe ebe konenim. Every year beyond your bagana. Say twice a year cramponoa down the road on him say it will happen. Nti ebedamasi bebre samutime ba line so ebedamasi bebre wo epamu munenu mo asisi o ma committee they want to join us. We thank you so much and all what we want from you publish it, send it across no matter where people can able to champion. Inti kakra me waka no edamasi bebre ene wankasa the host no nyame shirawo edamasi bebre.
Amen. Amen. Now, before afe yebako offline no brother Kingsley who asembia o pasa o sanso eka as asembia so eni ho dia na afe yede bibia aba awiye
Say nyame adwuma de ehia mpaebo enti mesre nuanom se untumi en volunteer with time untumi en donate sika mpaebo de obetumi abo enti estre obi biara for the month of May is a month of prayer mommo mpae infantile surgery echi sine me dinka kae no last year itumi is screening about 1,500 people and baptized 41 souls. We are hoping to double that number this year. Enti bompaye sene beya bebi ebekono can make the needed impact and we can win souls. And above that, and so betimi so aboa say $5, 20 Ghana, kitwa bia so obetimi dia aboa dwumadie no so no. Esan se sabio afidia ebetra mokra de akono iskane ye deto anase fuel ne ade no enti so obetimi aboa ewosikasam so a Nyankopon ebesraw. Enti ehia nuanom mmoa adwuma ye pese expanding across Ghana and even in the future no across Africa. Enti ohia obia mmoa we Church of Christ ni o we Muslim o Nyankopon adwuma obia je Nyankopon adi. And when we are doing humanitarian work, it doesn't matter your faith. It doesn't matter your faith. And to person we welcome you.
na yan fan say mate dia mo kano na me pese in fact me boamo na emwaye nso so no me hu kwan ya me mfa so emboa. I think that is the last way na ye be last question ye be ma mo yi ano kama na mo dia
website website ubetime the website na to so a obehu say donate link ewo ho ukwa website a obetime donate through PayPal, credit card, so many means, but ukwa website there's a link that you can click on and then you can donate.
Okay, website and so no I'm say maybe and my project wo
yes
o share screen is asia obo say bibi rotate wo enti website ni ruralghanamission.org
on the right side of the website is shown on the ones that donate link into click here a bit to me actually
okay
you know so use credit card or so use PayPal all those mode of payment with me at the abua.
Okay yo yeda wase it is omo person omo contact mo nso so a omo ko website ni mu contact we ni nyina no
contact information ewo ho and afei so ruralghanamissions@gmail.com ruralghanamissions@gmail.com and also betima email here.
Okay yo brothers in fact yeda mo ase de di kan na se enko Onyankopon enchen ye to so mienu yeda yenuanom wo mu di sa adwumadie kese e de aboa this time no so me ye preacher wote hwa na obi aba wo nko preacher obi na obi aba so obegba asu na why surprise na obi no so gu ba bi di dwumadie bi because obega ko share oba bi akwaje na o say Church of Christ me ko bi to nya ba ba bi awo ya na o so obegba asu nyame insha na samba ko a mo kan ya mani je ho a be pese me nso mo boso kakra and say in fact asam na mo kan na no kore first no said na ye pretty 10 no in fact to be honest with you because see no one take it time Ube preach Accra half mpo wunya bi dead body kra obeti dead body obia we wu ya lane in state ayekosie no kra wunya bi free kra na wakosie no kra di Church of Christ di ato no so enti said ya mo ya mo screening kofo mo in fact eye afutu a menso mbetu ye nyina for meso me preacher masua de pa na so I will be also be willing say menso me page ne ma ho adin bia so me de beboa dwumadie say mo free America eba abedi sa dwumadie this year no meso kwan bia so mbefa so na ma display munuoma ama nkofo so ahu aha na yes eti bi no ma preachers for a titiri mo be hwe ne later anase mugu so hwe wo TikTok wo phone wo YouTube na wo hwe you know yakoto sere ni nyina ni say moma ye nyina enjoy ni ena men nye wa dwen say wo mo wa American tisika no etata wo mo ho and omo akasa tax yejeje omo wo ho kra nye easy enti wo family e wo responsibilities so enti so all sacrifice aye nyame adwuma ma nye wa dwen say what the go join it because ni baby wo wa ni motive ni nyina so go join it American for oba enuoma ye de koye nyame adwuma no ono kwasesa kogu ni fie megidia saa na binum bedwene aha said ye nuanom wo botae pa bia ompese omo de bua kingdom no ono okọ ho no ni yefunu ente saa aha ente saa kura wo de adwenpa ni akoma pa e de join omo a mo be ye adwuma na ma nyame na ehira na nya nipa enya America fo no mbeba no mbehira ne mom nyame na ehira medin ade Peter Polly na ene me na me ye mo host ene ye host no o se wako ayie kakra enti mendi sa dwumadie no ema no enya me pa ye be san ahia biem na mom ye nuanom eba Ghana de on be ye ni nyina no ye be take details from them na ye nso ya project bi ama wo mo nyina ewiasefo nyina enso so ahu wo mo vision it is also udonyame a make sure say wo de won paibo o say say we ni sikampu ana we ni transport say we betu join your mumpo a o de wo tifie mpo no mane nwo wutrim say you are part of rural Ghana mission for ho na nso so wo de wo dubadi a wo ye ni say won paibo na okoto sere ni say nkofo do mu kohie o mo no mo nya asugbo ba bia o mo nya sika ni firi ni nyina enkoso say de be ya Yesu be hye ne ho anumnya Brother Kingsley and Brother Nick. In fact, Nyakopo enshira mo pa. We really appreciate your effort. Ene mu team ni nyina, enya mu nyina na mo aba, mo na mo aba ye representative e wa ha, aba represent omo. Ye nyina ye se Nyakopo enshira mo. Enya me pa, ye be san ahia biem. Na mom wo a wo hwa ye ene wo a afei ena wo be hwa ye no ye srew. Share video no ma obia ehu de ekoso no. Mimpo a mi wi afi na me so me ko share ama ebinom because na my busy e wa. Yo Brother Kingsley, Brother Nick, bye bye.
Edawasi, bye bye.
Besia esono so dia abofuna etiano eso pani asenda pinya mi ayina mono yo ye besia esono so esu fafa no so ye besia utifo esono so Ekifinya na hirano mu Asu fefeno ano Jene su shasino Yaba nanti wa asu Da wa awonto dano mu Yuye besi asu no su Asu fefe no su Ye besi hote for no so Ekifinya na hirano mu Saya du ansuno so Moma yentu yani swamu Na dum bezi yamu